Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and yes, so we have a juicy video today. It is indeed another Goose Creek like show and tell video. But before I get into it, juicy disclosure that yes, I do work for Goose Creek. Yes, I'm paid for my work at Goose Creek. No, I'm not paid to make this video. Yes, these products were sent to me free of charge. No, I don't make commission or I don't make a bonus or anything like that for selling more boxes to you guys. None of that. I'm just truly just proud of the work that I put out. And so I want to share that with you guys here today. So yes, now that's out of the way. Oh my god, so we have these juicy gift boxes that are designed by yours truly. Oh my god, look how exquisite they are. I mean, look at that gold foil though. I mean, wow, gag me out with that gold foil. So we have 4 of these. So basically, we have 4 different holiday boxes available at Goose Creek. I think they launched yesterday or maybe the night before that, but just very recently. And they're holiday boxes that have 4 3-wick candles in them, which I'm trying to think, like, are there that many, like Goose Creek has done the collab gift boxes, but outside of that, like, I don't really see, like, 4-packed actual, like, 3-wicked gift boxes out on the marketplace that are, like, so giftable and juicy for the holiday time. So it's super exciting to actually be introducing a product like this. But we have 4 different styles of holiday boxes that have 4 3-wicks in them. They're full-size products, of course. And there's 2 returning favorite fragrances in them, as well as 2 brand new ones. So obviously the logic behind that is you still want to put in the sort of like time-tested, tried and true, popular fan favorite fragrances in the boxes. So then, like, you know, you're at least getting like 2 fragrances that you are probably familiar with and are like safe to gift to other people. But then for the actual candle enthusiasts of us out there who are like, well, I don't want an entire 4 box of returning fragrances. I want newness. Well, of course, there's 2 new ones in each box as well. And they're box exclusive fragrances that aren't available outside of the box. So grab it up. But yes, and so I actually had the pleasure of helping and working with the fragrance development on the 2 new fragrances for all 4 boxes. So I'm super jazzed about being able to talk about the fragrances as well as all 4 designs that I did as well. And it was super fun because it was like, well, here's like 4 holiday boxes that we want to launch for this time frame. And I'm like, well, geez, what am I going to do? And so basically I had to come up with the concepts for them and also the designs for them. And then also like the new fragrances that go slot into the boxes as well. And so I tried to take an approach of course, giving a variety of design styles that kind of appeal to all different type of tastes. And that's what we did here. And without further ado, we'll get right into it. So the first one we have is Hometown Holiday, which, so I also tried to do like ideas or concepts in terms of the fragrances themselves. And so, you know, Goose Creek is known for their gourmand fragrances. And so we of course wanted to do a gourmand box. And so we have a gourmand box here. And it's a set of 4 holiday treats. It's called Hometown Holiday. And it's cute because it's almost like basically a wrapped present. And it has like this very like almost country primitive look. So, you know, sometimes you want a country primitive sort of nostalgic feel. Sometimes you want something a little bit more modern and sleek. Well, if you like your country primitive, cutesy, like scrapbooky type of nostalgic hometown feel, then this box is for you. And what's fun is it actually has a very like scrapbooky feel where like this kind of looks like wrapping paper, like the craft wrapping paper, you know, like the craft paper. And then we have sort of the craft paper that's in the plaid. This cute like gold foiled ribbon actually goes to the back. And then we have like a little chalkboard cutout, kind of like a scrapbook thing, along with the name tag on there that says with peace and love on it. And then the ribbon also goes there, so it's kind of like a wrapped present. And the box just kind of tells you, imagine the smell of grandma's fresh baked cookies, breakfast on Christmas morning, and new recipes still to be made. All the smells of the season's best treats are right here in this box. Enjoy the aroma of 2 of your favorite holiday gourmands as well as 2 new exclusive ones. So yes, so that's what that is. They come in like a perfectly sized, let me show you. Kind of like a Goose Creek shipping box that's actually sized to the box, which is very convenient, and it comes bubble wrapped and everything. So it just comes in a box that looks like this, and the box is inside of there. So then when you open it, oh my god, look at this. How fun is that with that red popping there? And then you also have like the insert on there, and you can smell like all the juicy fragrances just opening it. So we have like more of the wrapping paper. We have a cute ribbon And then we have actually the notes for all the, like the scent descriptions for all 4 candles. And then of course you have the candles themselves, and it says Holiday 2024 limited edition box. So I mean, how fun and giftable is this? Like if you have a candle fanatic, or yourself who already knows and likes the way Goose Creek candles burn for you, then like how fun would it be to like have 4 more of these in a very juicy box. And so I think they're $54.99. So that comes out to like $13.74 or something per candle, which is pretty reasonable for a 3-wick candle. But then you also get a juicy foam insert and like a really nice, well-made like keepsake box that's like actually quite sturdy. So you're getting like each candle for 13, 14 bucks plus a box. So I don't think that's too bad. And so yes. So the first candle we have is Gingerbread Lane. So this is of course the returning one. And what's fun with these candles are that the ribbons are like different on each one. And so is like the little spruce trimming on there. And then the paper patterns are also different as well. And the cardboard shape panel is also different. And these have the nice black lids on them. And so of course it is indeed a wraparound. You see the corrugation up there along with the cutout paper there. So how darling and cute is that? Gingerbread Lane is, well, there's the fun description on the box, but the notes are also on the bottom. Frosted gingerbread, vanilla icing, and holiday spices. This has colored wax indeed, and this is a very sweet, creamy, sort of like very vanilla frosted gingerbread cookie fragrance is what this is. I think I just talked about this in my last Goose Creek haul video. This is indeed a returning like favorite fragrance. So that was Gingerbread Lane right there. The next one we have is another returning fragrance, which is the White Christmas Cake, as you can see right there. That's what that looks like. This one says Merry Christmas on it. This one is Fluffy Vanilla Cake, Marshmallow Cream, and Vanilla Sugar. I think I actually also talked about this one in the last video. Kind of a very artificial vanilla cake fragrance. Yeah, that's surely what that is. So White Christmas Cake right there. Moving on to the two new ones. We have Apple Butter Icing, and that's what that looks like. And then this one has that nice green wax on there. Brandied cinnamon apples, brown butter caramel, and sweet frosting. Oh my God, I love this. There's something very like nostalgic, almost has like that like craft store coziness mixed in here. But with heaps of like this really thick and juicy, like creamy, like whipped apple, like icing is how this comes off as. And you get that sort of like caramel in there, but then also like the brandied cinnamon apples gives it like sort of a robustness and a depth to it. And it's just a really awesome, I don't know, it just reminds me of like truly that like a very like a caramel apple infused icing that you would find on top of like a cupcake or something. It's like thick, rich, and decadent, and has just like this sort of like frosting icing type of like consistency to it that I really enjoy. And yeah, oh my God, this smells great. If you like those apple, like sort of caramel bakery fragrances, this is really juicy. I quite enjoy it. So that's apple butter icing right there. And then the other new one is Christmas Morning French Toast. And so how fun is that? It's kind of like waking up and you're like excited to open presents, and you want to bake some Christmas morning French toast. Then this is kind of what that experience gives you. Focus maybe. There we go. Cool. This one has a very much a French toast wax color, and that's what that looks like. Golden brioche toast, salted butter, and cinnamon sugar. And yeah, oh my God, I mean, this really has that kind of like that like eggy, fluffy, bouncy quality that you get from a French toast. There is like a slightly salted toast bready component in there, but then you get a little bit of like a very sweet maple syrup, but I don't think it's like overly cloying as maybe some other French toast fragrances could be. But in any case, yeah, it smells like a French toast and it smells delicious. I really enjoy that. But of course I'm partial because I helped the fragrance development on the two new ones. So yes, Christmas morning French toast right there. Cool. So if you want the juicy like bakery holiday treats candles and the two new box exclusives of apple butter icing and Christmas French toast, then check out the Hometown Holidays box right there. Moving on, we have a Walking in a Winter Wonderland one. So I kind of wanted to just do like a very like classic holiday type of box to this one. And so that's what we have here, and it just has a very Winter Wonderland, very like graphical graphic design art type of direction with the gold foil on there. And then we have the fun scene on the back, and of course the Goose Creek logo and the description of what you're going to get inside the box. And so yes, these are the set of 4 classic holiday candles, and that's what that is. And then you open it up and ooh, look at the fun, juicy, like green color, and then how the candles just kind of pop off that green. You have Santa Claus and the descriptions and more of the gold foil. I mean, how exquisite and fun is that? So that's what the inside looks like. And notice the plaid pattern on the inside lined box part as well. Like, wow, attention to detail maybe? Yeah. Okay. So this one, again, 2 new and 2 returning. And let us go with the 2 new ones this time first. So we have Holly Jolly Holiday, and that's what that looks like right there. And this one is Classic Holiday Spice, Sugar Sap, and Sweet Peppermint. And ooh, okay. Yeah, this one's interesting. It's very like quintessentially holiday, which I quite enjoy. You definitely get like a peppermint spearmint blend up first that gives it that very sort of cool holiday vibe to it. But then it's mixed with a spicy, like a sort of a cinnamon holiday spice fragrance, and then a touch of like a pine in the background that just like combines all to make a very classic nostalgic holiday fragrance is how this comes off as. You get the coolness of the peppermint, but then also mixed with like the classic traditional holiday spices, and I kind of like the contrast between the two, and it very much has a holly jolly holiday feel to it that I enjoy. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And we have the fun wraparound scene on there with the gold foil on the snowflakes, and my favorite gold lids, of course, and so that's what that looks like right there. Moving on, we have the other new one, which is Very Merry Balsam, another cute winter village scene, as you can see right there. That's what that looks like. And this one's going to be Frosted Balsam, Creamy Vanilla, and Sugared Snow, and of course these all have the white wax on it. And I like this. So you get a very sweet creamy vanilla, and then it's mixed with that sort of traditional balsam holiday tree fragrance. And I love it. It's just like if you're looking for a quintessential holiday Christmas tree fragrance, but that has a added vanilla sweetness to it, it's indeed a very merry balsam. So that's that right there. We have the 2 returning ones. We have Christmas Magic, and that's what that looks like. Of course, this one has got to be red, so we have that right there. Let's see, the notes on this one is crushed candy canes, cool vanilla, and sparkling sugar. And yeah, this one's like it's like almost gourmand, but not quite. But you do get like a peppermint candy cane fragrance in there, but then there's something a little bit warm about it. Yeah, it almost smells kind of like a cookie too. Yeah, but this is a returning fragrance, so you've probably already smelled Christmas Magic, but I would say peppermint sort of candy. I would say this one's a little bit warmer and more gourmand than the Holly Jolly Holiday, which is a little bit more classic nostalgic Christmas on this one. And then we have the 4th one, which is Winter Splendor, which is also a returning fragrance right here, and that's what that looks like. This one is Sparkling Cinnamon, Forest Cedar, and Smoky Firewood. And yeah, this one, is there citrus in here? It doesn't call out citrus, but I do get heaps of citrus in here. It's kind of like a spiced orange pomander type of fragrance. It's kind of what I get from this. Yeah, kind of like your fir needle sort of pine tree fragrance mixed with like your spiced orange citrus that is like very classic holiday too. Then that's kind of what this is. But very much all 4 fragrances are very that classic nostalgic holiday fragrance that you come to expect. So you're gonna get your peppermints, you're gonna get your spices, you're gonna get your Christmas tree fragrance, but not as heavy on the Christmas tree fragrances as like another box that we're about to dig into here. So yes, so how fun was that? So that's truly, I guess the icy peppermint feel is intentional in that sort of walking in a winter wonderland concept that's going on with this one. So that one's that one right there. So how fun is that? And then we have the 3rd box, which is probably my favorite. Oh my God, gag me out. House Chic. And so of course, both of those were a little bit more festive and even like over the top in their holiday festivity moment action, but look at how chic and beautiful this one is. Look at that gold foil on there, that chic diamond pattern on the panels. Oh my God, the white with the matte white with then like the gold like popping off of it. This one, oh, I just love how like sophisticated and subtle this is. Oh my God, like gag me out. This is truly my favorite. I mean, like, I wouldn't be like shocked to see this on like a luxury candle brand packaging. So yeah, love it. So this one says Happy Holidays on it. And I believe this is the set of 4 calm and cozy candles. So even though, of course, the fronts all have like a holiday like greeting on it because it's like gift oriented, but the concept on this one is going to be the calm and cozy collection. So, and then, oh my God, get ready for it. If I can open it. Oh my God, look at more of that juicy gold foil on that like snowflake wreath there. And then how chic and beautiful are these candles? Oh my God, gag me out, so obsessed. Wow. And we have the Goose Creek limited holiday edition in gold foil as well. Okay, so we have 2 new again and 2 returning. We'll do the 2 new ones because I'm so excited about them. Oh my gosh, chestnut praline macchiato. Look at this beautiful packaging. So we have like snow-capped mountains or glitter-capped mountains, and you have like the gold glitter detail lining those, and then you have like these sort of white frosty Christmas trees. The lighting on it's kind of intense. And then you have the gold foil on there. There's a slight orangey hue for the chestnut praline macchiato moment, and we have the gold lid on there too, and then we have the fun like badge in the center. But oh my God, I mean, how chic and beautiful is that? And then like when it's lined up against all the other ones too, and it's just like this subtle but festive, sophisticated holiday moment. I mean, oh my God, how gorgeous! Wow. Okay, chestnut praline macchiato says toasted chestnut, sugared praline, and creamy latte. So of course, during the holiday times, all the coffee houses out there have their like limited edition seasonal fragrances that you look forward to, and sometimes they have like a praline one or a nutty one, and so it's like, ooh, how about if I mix that with a coffee fragrance, right? Because that's a latte that you could potentially order at a coffee house out there, and then so to capture that in a coffee or like a candle fragrance, how juicy is that? So toasted chestnut, sugared praline, and creamy latte. These of course have the white creamy wax on it, as you can see here, and the concept on this one is kind of like, if it's like, so the white of the box is kind of like if you're being snowed in and it's white out, like with all the snow, and you're snowed in to your house, and so you want to like cuddle and snuggle up and keep warm and toasty and calm and cozy on the inside of the house, you would like burn these candles on like a day that you were snowed in. And so in this one I was kind of like, well, I want to do kind of like woodsy and the cozy fragrances that Goose Creek is kind of known for, but I want to throw in a fun gourmand in this collection as well, just so the gourmand lovers are still satisfied. And it's kind of like, well, when you are indeed calm and cozy inside and snuggling up, you kind of want to like drink a latte or a coffee, right? And so that was the kind of concept on having chestnut praline macchiato in this candle. And then sort of like the nutty creaminess of the coffee notes kind of just have that sort of warm, cozy, creamy feel that I was going with this whole concept. So yeah. Oh my God, delicious. I love this. It definitely has very prominent, like sort of nutty, sort of peanut, like almost kind of peanut buttery, almost kind of chestnutty. It's like the chestnut and the sweet, like sugared praline kind of come off as like a nutty peanut butter, like almost even like a creamy, like hazelnut latte or like a hazelnut cappuccino that you would get out of like a machine or whatever. It has that creamy, frothy, hazelnut, slightly peanut buttery, nutty, distinct gourmand fragrance that I really like. And then there's just a hint of this like sort of macchiato espresso coffee note in the background that gives a little bit of roasty robustness to it. Beautiful fragrance. I love this. Chestnut praline macchiato right there. The other new one we have is Cozy Winter Nook, and that's what that looks like. This one has more of like a gray blue hue to the gradient up top. And this one's gonna be Cozy Cardamom, Warm Knit Blanket, Caramel Musk, and Soft Suede. And this one, of course, has the white wax too. Oh my God, I freaking love this. Oh my God, this is so gorgeous. Wow. Yeah, so this one's like, it's like a caramel woodsy fragrance. It's actually quite sophisticated. It does smell like a Cozy Winter Nook. Yeah, it's like this also kind of has like a nutty caramel type of feel to it. And the nuttiness also comes off kind of like woodsy as well. But there's a like sort of musky, suede component that makes it a little bit sophisticated. Yeah, I would categorize this as like gourmand pretty. So it's not full-blown gourmand, but there's still like a nutty caramel crunchiness in here mixed with more sophisticated woodsy notes. And I really enjoy that. And so we have Cozy Winter Nook right there. So the next one we have is another returning favorite, which is Cozy With You, and that's what that looks like, and it has like a purple hue on that one. Let's see, this one's gonna say Velvet Vanilla Frosted Jasmine Petals in Sandalwood. And yeah, ooh, okay, I like this. Yeah, another one of those cozy like blanket fragrances. There's definitely a slight powdery floralcy in there, mixed with a woody, sort of creamy vanilla action that has a very like sophisticated, almost like body care perfumey moment. It's like one of those woodsy vanilla fragrances. I like that. Cozy With You right there. And wow, beautiful packaging on that one. And then lastly, we have the Snuggle Is Real. How fun is that one? Escape the cold by snuggling up with this warm fragrance with notes of warm cashmere, soft woods, and glowing amber. Another returning fragrance. And, ooh, okay, this one's quite pretty too. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's another deviation of the Cozy With You type of fragrances. Don't ask me what the differences are. It's just another variation of those sort of sweet, creamy, cozy vanilla fragrances. I would say maybe this one's a little bit more vanilla heavy, whereas Cozy With You is maybe a little bit more floral, but even then they're similar fragrances. So I think if you like one, you'll probably like the other. So the Snuggle Is Real right there. And cool. Oh my god, I think that's definitely my favorite box. Wow, I mean, how beautiful is that? Gorgeous. And last but not least, we have the set of 4 festive Christmas candles. So the idea for this one was I wanted to do one that was kind of like a very tree leaning. So once again, very much more classic holiday and the way that Winter Wonderland was, but I wanted a different like graphical approach to it. I kind of was thinking of like really bold, almost like retro wrapping paper prints is what I was thinking for this one. And look at how cute that is with like the ribbons turning into the pattern. We have the gold foil on there, and we have more of that pattern. And then we have a cute little illustration on the back with a description and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, how cute is that? So this is a set of 4 festive Christmas candles. It opens up, and we have like this dark green. It's very handsome, but then it like sets the backdrop for the pop of those beautiful bold graphical prints that kind of once again remind you of like sort of retro holiday wrapping paper. And it has a cute little ribbon on the front there, and then a cute little scene of like, because these were like tree related fragrances, kind of like when you're putting up the ornaments, trimming the tree, decking the halls, that type of concept was what was going on here. So yes, let us get into it. So we have 2 returning ones. We have This Is Christmas right here, and that's what that looks like. And how fun is that with those like Christmas icons and the gold lids? Let's see. Epitome of Christmas is captured in this nostalgic and festive blend of evergreen, holiday berry, and sweet cinnamon spice. Yes. And these have the fun, juicy, holiday festive wax colors. I love that. Yes. So this is going to be like a spicy, yeah, like a cinnamon spice mixed with kind of like a marshmallow creaminess that's then mixed with a very traditional holiday fragrance. Yeah, very nostalgic, quintessential like holiday Christmas fragrance. Very much like a perfect kind of candle to burn during the Christmas time. Yeah, so this is Christmas right here. And then we have Classic Christmas Tree. And then look at how like fun these look next to each other. How juicy. So Classic Christmas Tree is another returning fragrance. Presumably very popular. Classic Christmas Tree says snow-covered spruce, rustic pine, and cedar wood. And look at that fun green wax color on that. And ooh, whoa. Okay, not my favorite fragrance, but she exists. Kind of like more of that like sort of pine sol type of astringent, sharp sort of pine fragrance. I think it like that sort of sharp citrus undertone to it, even though it doesn't say that. But it's that very much like old school classic like pine balsam, pine sol type of Christmas tree fragrance. Okay, but I'm sure some people out there will enjoy that. So that's Classic Christmas Tree right there. Yes. But how fun with like the ornaments and stuff on it. Yeah, cool. And then we have the 2 new ones. So those have like kind of like those ornament icon patterns, but then these have these more sort of like intricate, like weaved through patterns going on there. And how fun and juicy is that? So we have Glistening Garland, and that's what that looks like. And of course it kind of has like garlandy type of accents on there. Fresh pine garland, sweet cranberries, and glistening currant. And this one also has red wax, and oh my god, I love this. Freaking excellent. One of my like favorite type of holiday candles ever, I think. It has like this juicy, almost like a currant and a cranberry, like berry juicy blend to it. Maybe even a little, perhaps like a blood orange undertone in there as well, mixed with the cranberries and the currant. So there's a fruitiness to it that gives it like this full-bodied, fruity robustness. And then you get that beautiful like sort of pine crisp greenery fragrance that gives it very much like a Yuletide antique holiday type of very quintessential holiday fragrance. Yeah, I just imagine like putting up a garland during the winter time, or like maybe even like some magic under the mistletoe. Like that type of moment is what I get from this, and I love the red wax on it. So glistening garland right there. And then we have Festive Fir, which is the other new one right here, and that's what that looks like. And this one's Juicy Pomelo, Iced Berries, and Fir Balsam, and this one has the green wax, as you can see right there. And ooh, I like this one too. Yeah. Ooh, I like how it's almost like this, the pomelo is very apparent and strong. It's like this very juicy, bright, bursting pomelo. Wow. It's like almost one of the most realistic pomelo fragrances that I've smelled. Wow, I really enjoy that. But yeah, a very juicy pomelo citrus, almost like a grapefruit juice mixed with a very nice, like accompanying sort of pine, spruce, Christmas tree fragrance in there, and like the sappiness of that like sort of spruce component mixing in with here. Wow, excellent. Yeah, it's bright, festive, cheery because of the addition of the citrus, and then you get the sort of the fir balsam tree note in there. Ooh, oh my god, that's so juicy. Wow, I love that. Festive Fir right there. And that was that. And I think that completes this video. I feel like I've been rambling my butt off, but I hope you guys enjoy that. It's just so much fun when you can like come up with the concept and then also like have a hand in helping with fragrance development, and then like marrying those two and also doing the packaging and the label on it. And then like, because I've seen these files on my computer for such a long time in various, stages and handing it off to printers and all that kind of stuff, to then finally see it in like a finished form and product that you guys can also get if you enjoy Goose Creek candles. It's like so juicy to like see it from concept to completion. It's like truly one of the most satisfying things out there. Yeah, it's like birthing a project and seeing it like out in the wild. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the thought and care that was put into these concepts. Yeah, I know I had a ton of fun making them and doing the concepts, and then of course working with the Goose Creek team to be able to execute all that and have all the things and all the systems in place to let this happen, and for me to finally be able to do a video about it. I'm super grateful and appreciative of that. So whew, I think that's it. Thank you so much. Super exciting, so fun. One of the most satisfying like design projects I've ever done in my life. So I am so excited to finally see these out there, and hope you guys enjoy it too. Let me know all your thoughts and comments. If you bought them, if you didn't, whatever, let me know all the thoughts down below. And I'll go from there. Yeah, so thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.